chemistry teacher would actually not have an answer for you. They'll say, well, dig them out of the earth.
Sorry about that. I was packing up my HelloFresh bundle, which, you know. Salutations everyone, my name is Luigi, or Bluey, whatever floats your boat. I know it's been a while since I've been pretty busy and whatnot, working on a mod, which I will show at the end soon. Just be patient, forgot to change the title for that one. We're still continuing with this goddamn mod and recognition. But, you know. Jeez. hope everybody can hear me. Give me a moment, I need to listen to my streams. See if everybody can hear me. Just give me a moment, I'm wondering why I'm receiving feedback, hold on. Is it? Stop! Stop! You shouldn't be doing it. Oh my god. What? Stop! You done? Thank. Ugh. Alright, that should do it. Yep, the feedback's gone. Alright, let's go. Oh, come on. Okay. Obviously, there's no, game. There we go. Fixed it. Oh, wait. Alright, no feedback. That's good. Because if it does, then what the hell? Alright, now let's continue where we left off. Alright. Alright, let's just continue with this, shall we? You didn't even bother to hide it. How could I not have my suspicions? Did I really make it that obvious? I crossed my arms. Well, go ahead. Make your jokes if you want. I know it's absurd for an ordinary guy like me to fall for someone like Monica. Haishin just smiles. You need to boost that self-esteem, Bluegee. I know. Don't worry. If you want help regarding that, you can come to me. Or with Kozue in any case, though. She could be quite nosy with topics like love and all that. That's why I wanted to tell you only. I'm trusting you a lot, Haishin. I know, Bluegee. You have my word that I won't tell anyone. I hope so. And one more thing. At this point, I prefer to get a bit more serious. You're not interested in Monica, right? No! How could you think that? I would never do something like that to my best friend. I just met her in person. Besides, to be honest, I already have my eyes set on someone else. I didn't see that coming. Who is it? Secret. What? But I revealed who I like. A secret is a secret, Bluegee. Don't insist. When it suits him, he says that, huh? Anyway, don't worry. As a friend, I can give you plenty of advice and also support you with whatever you need. Thank you, Haishin. I guess. Causeway and Monica. Oh god, my voice just cracked. Causeway and Monica made their presence felt immediately after we finished talking. Quickly, Hashi and I pretend to talk about something else to avoid raising suspicions. And as I was saying, I think it would be better if I would go to a place I have in mind to have some fun. And what place is that, Bluegee? The theme park, of course. The girls seem excited when they hear the words theme park. Theme park? That sounds fun. I'm glad you girls like the idea. How about we head there right away? Sure. Let's go right away. The four of us leave the restaurant, heading towards the theme park. Possibly the money I have is going to cry over this, but if it's to have a good time with my friends and Monica, it's worth it. Causeway and Haishin are already having a conversation while Monica and I walk behind them. I can see Haishin turning and almost winking at me, which tells me I might have a chance to try talking to Monica. So, Monica. Yes? Well, this is harder than I thought. What am I supposed to say to her now? The weather is quite nice, don't you think? Huh? Well, I would say yes. Although, I've noticed it the same way for several days. I see. The weather? Seriously, Bluegee? You're a misunderstood genius. Talking about other things, how are your vacations? Quite pleasant. It definitely feels good to relax after all the hassle from the festival. Yes, about that. I'm sure we did more than well, Monica. I say this in case you think maybe we didn't do that well. Thank you, Bluegee, but I told you it didn't matter if we didn't do it perfectly. Right now, knowing that I did something great with my dearest friends is what matters most to me. I think the same, Monica. Monica smiles at me and we keep walking. It makes me happy to see her so cheerful. I want to protect that smile of hers, even if it's the last thing I do. The last thing I do. After a few minutes of walking, we finally arrive at the theme park. The last time I came to this place was when I was a kid. Interestingly, also with Koizue and Haishin. The only difference is that now Monica is with us this time. I don't remember that the field was so big. I can see it from here. It's particularly the entrance. I definitely don't plan on getting on there. I'm quite scared of heights. Alright then. Where should we go first? How about the bumper cars? There's a 2-for-1 deal. That could be... Although I tend to get pretty dizzy when it comes to bumper cars. You get dizzy? Well, since you were a kid, you loved riding the bumper cars. Since when did you become so boring? Huh? That's not my fault. It's not my fault that my body can't handle it as much as it did before. I'm sorry to tell you this, Causeway. You're getting older. Did you just call me old? Not like you think. Why, you... While Haishin and Causeway seem to be having some sort of friendly fight, I noticed Monica looking quite thoughtful. I can't tell if she's just a bit tired or something is really going on. Curious, I approached to talk to her. Hey, Monica. Is something wrong? If you changed your mind about the park, we can leave. I'm sure the guys will understand. No, calm down. I'm fine, it's just that I'm a bit thoughtful, that's all. Is something worrying you? If you want, we can talk about it. Thanks, Bluegee, but It's not like I want to ruin this moment with my worries. We could talk about it after hanging out. For now, I want us to focus on having fun. Alright, Monica. I take Monica's shoulder. But if you want to talk at any time, just let me know, okay? Hehe. You care a lot about me, Bluey. Sorry, it's my job. Monica laughs at my joke. Anyway, in that case, let's go with the guys already. Monica and I turn to see the both. Turn to see the both of them. I may be old, but you're a short dick. You must have seen them to come. You must have seen us to come to that conclusion. And don't you have another insult other than short dick? Short dick! If they keep this up, one of them might end up losing a tooth. Alright. And so our day at the theme park begins. A few hours later. What a day. I didn't remember that going through several rides at the theme park would be so tiring. Although the food confronts me a bit. I'm getting old. And that's after just turning 18. When I was a kid, I would probably still have energy to keep going for hours. Unfortunately, that's no longer the case. What does motivate me to stay here is seeing how the guys, especially Monica, are having fun. It feels good to return to this kind of thing after quite some time. Although, it's very likely that my insecurities won't disappear completely. Just give me a moment, just ordering something. I want to at least try to suppress them so they don't affect spending time with my friends. Right now, Kozue and Haishin are playing one of those fighting games, while Monica and I watch them. I must say, the fight is quite close, although at times it seems like Haishin is taking the lead. They're in the last round, so this is where everything gets decided. Ready to lose, Kozue? Oh, I wouldn't be so sure about that. Suddenly, Kozue seems to push a certain button combination, executing a combo that puts Haishin's character in check. The latter can do nothing but take the hit. Suddenly, the classic sound plays when the character is defeated. And who the hell is messaging me? Oh, it's Finn. Hey, Finn. Alright, let's get back to it. Next, Kozue executes another button combination. Wait, no! There was no need to finish me off like that. You brought it upon yourself for being arrogant. I want a rematch! You said the same thing the 3 previous times. Well, it seems like Kozue has become quite good at fighting games now. I'm not a big fan of them, but it's entertaining to see others play. Ugh. I glance over at Monica. Hey Monica, do you want to When I turn, I notice Monica with a face that reflects horror. I am surprised and a little worried to see her like this. What's wrong, Monica? Sorry if I seem boring what I'm about to say, but I didn't expect the game to be so bloody and violent. Oh, that's what made you uncomfortable. A little. I noticed Monica is somewhat distressed. She probably thinks she's overreacting. Well, I know there are people quite sensitive to these types of games, so I totally understand her. Don't worry, Monica. I understand that you might not like these types of games. Don't feel bad about it. Monica seems to perk up after I talk to her. Thanks for understanding. I have no problem if you like that type of game, by the way. It's not that I liked him per se, that's why I didn't want to dare to play with Kozue and Haishin. More than anything because I never played it. You saw that Kozue beat Haishin 3 times in a row. Imagine what she would do to me. I get it now. I just find it entertaining to watch others play, that's all. Either way, I would like to go somewhere else. To get those images out of my mind, more than anything. Oh, certainly, Monica. Hey guys! Kozue and Haishin turn to look at me and Monica. Monica says she would like to go somewhere else. I hope that's not a problem, right? Oh, of course not. The truth is, I was about to suggest going somewhere else. Hey! But I want my rematch! You can have it another time, Haishin. For now, accept your defeat. Whatever. Where'd you like to go now then? Well, the truth is I don't have many ideas. What do you propose, Haishin? Well, we've been to almost all the available places. The mirror hall, dashing, target shooting, virtual reality booths, and the haunted house. By the way, I still remember you left scratch marks on me when we were there, Kozue. Sorry about that again. Well, well. The thing is, I can't think of another place. What do you propose, Monica? Well, if you let me decide, I would like to ride the Ferris wheel. Monica's proposal catches me by surprise. I can't help but swallow hard. Excuse me. Couldn't you choose something else? The Ferris wheel? I like the idea. You too, Kozue? I don't see why not. Plus, the view must be beautiful when you're up there. I'm going to die. Then let's go, run away. But, I said this quietly and clearly. None of them hear me. The guys start to walk. I have no choice but to follow them. We arrive at the entrance of the Ferris wheel. Surprisingly, this entry is the most expensive of all the places we visited. I'm surprised that you had to pay almost double just to go up and down repeatedly. But since then... Well then, let's get on with it! What if you go with Bluegee? What if you go with Bluegee, and I'll go with Monica? Are you sure? I have no problem going all 4 of us together. Of course, there's no problem. Besides, Cosray lowers her voice towards Monaco, pointing at Haitian. I doubt the fairy can support that much weight. I can hear you, you know. Three of us can't help but laugh while Haitian just looks aside with an angry expression. Seriously now, it would be better if we go 2 by 2. Well, if that sounds good to you, then let's do it. The girls are the first to get on one of the ferries. For my good luck, the next ferry will take a while since there are a lot of people on this attraction today. I hope it don't make us wait too long. I hope so too. Better for me in any case. Monica's perspective. A couple of minutes have passed since Cosway and I got on the Ferris wheel. From here, I can see how the sky is turning almost orange. A sign that the sun is about to set. Since we got on, Cosway and I have been in an enormous awkward silence. It's not common for us to have the opportunity to be alone, so I suppose it's normal. Should I try to break the ice? Sorry, someone is messaging me. Give me a moment. Alright, I'm back. Let's continue. I'm getting messages on Discord left and right, and I'm like, leave me alone. Alright. I mean, I know she might be acting nice with me since she doesn't want Bluey to think badly of her. Even though we had fun at the festival, I felt deep down that Kazuya was somewhat watchful and very attached to Bluey. Does she like him? I won't know unless I asked her directly. In any case, I wanted to at least try to break the invisible yet noticeable tension between us. After all, she wanted us to grow up together alone. From what Bluey told me, I tried to get closer to Kazuya to chat, but she always had an excuse to avoid it. And I guess this time she really wants to talk. So, what do you want to talk about, Kazuya? Kazuya turns to look at me. I'm not stupid enough not to realize that you want to talk to me finally. What made you want to do it so suddenly? She just stays silent. Although she seems to be preparing to finally speak. She looks back out the window. The scenery is beautiful, don't you think? Kazuya's response completely surprises me. At this point, I don't know what else to say. I don't want to make her uncomfortable, much less say anything inappropriate. I just respond to her. Who keeps messaging me? Okay, we're back. I just respond to her. I would say yes. I also look out the ferry window. This view is very beautiful. A breeze flows through the ferry, causing my hair and causeways to flutter a bit. I'm sorry. Huh? I'm sorry, Monica. For acting the way I did that day and the other times too. It took me months to do it. I know that apologizing after so long is almost in vain, but I want to get this off my chest at least. Did you want us to be alone just to apologize for that? She shakes her head. Finally, I understand the problem is me. Huh? I'm selfish. What kind of friend am I? I notice how Kazuya tightly grips the bottom of her dress. How could I keep being friends with someone as good as Bluey, Monica? I was only thinking about my happiness, and I didn't stop to think a bit that I'm not the only person in this life. It seems Kazuya is trying to hide her tears. Since we were kids, we've always been so close that you fell in love with him again, didn't you? The answer makes Kazuya a bit overwhelmed. He told you everything, right? That's right. Well, since he told you about that when we were in the past, I guess I'll get straight to the point. Yeah, I was still in love with him until recently. Yes, it doesn't surprise me much, but still confirming my suspicions also makes me overwhelmed. Were you? Yeah, I was just trying to get close to him again because I wanted to try something between us once more. It was when Haishin and Yer arrived that I realized that at this point, something like that is already impossible. I got angry because I thought I would no longer be the only one in Bluegee's life. But then I understood that it wasn't so bad at all. I can't force him to love me like I love him. Not to be the only person in his life. I simply understand now that we're not compatible. Causeway's words feel very sincere. Moreover, even though I didn't know her well, for some reason I feel she wouldn't lie about something like this. As they say, if you love someone, you have to let them go. So that's what I want to do. I don't want Bluegee, nor you, nor Haitian to have problems between you because of my selfishness. Causeway, you're a good girl, Monica. I must say I distrusted you, but after being able to spend time with you, you made it clear that you're a good person. I trust you will provide even more support than I could give him. Wait, what do you mean by that? Causeway takes an airplane ticket out of her bag. I'm moving abroad in mid-September. My parents called me saying that I would love to stay here for a long time to help them. Oh wait, my parents called me saying that I would have to stay there for a long time to help them. I won't go into details. I can't help but make a face of astonishment and disbelief. How long ago did they tell you that? About a month ago. I still haven't told Bluegee anything, since it will surely be very difficult for him that I'm leaving suddenly when we're reconnected again. I want to tell him, but at another opportunity. I see. That's why I'm trying to spend as much time as possible with Bluegee and Haitian, since the time I have left is relatively short. Causeway lets out a sigh. The thing is, Monica, I trust you. I trust that you won't make the same stupid mistake I did. And that you won't distance yourself from him, no matter how many problems you may have. Causeway, I don't know what to say after everything you told me. Who keeps responding to me? Oh god, my computer's going to crash. Okay. There we go. Keep getting messages, please. Stop. I'm trying to stream. I don't know what to say after everything you told me. But I'm glad to know that you reconsider what you were trying to do. Toxicity in a friendly or romantic relationship is not good at all and brings consequences. I know. That's why I partly accepted to go abroad, since I feel like I'm hurting Bluegee in a way. Causeway, you were and are one of his important friends. Even if you may make mistakes, he still loves you as his best friend. You've known each other since childhood. That's more than enough for you to be an important part of his life. Believe me when I say you do more good than harm. Causeway just stays quiet looking at me. Causeway just stays quiet looking at me directly. Then she lowers her head a bit. I hope you're right, Monica. I just want what's best for him after all. We both want the same thing. Bluegee has also become an important part of your life, right? Yeah, for sure. It's impressive how quickly we've progressed in our friendship. If he's happy, I'm happy. I feel the same. Also, why is Ace Sprite open? I'm not making sprites. Get out of here. Kazue and I share smiles. Kazue suddenly makes her smile even more noticeable. You like him, don't you? The sudden question makes my face turn red as a tomato and I start to get quite nervous. She caught me off guard with that. It's the same thing she already asked me that time, only this time, the answer is different. I did nothing but lower my head, completely hiding my face. I see Kazue keeps a smile on her face. I don't blame you for that. Luigi is definitely a charming guy after all. Yeah. Do you want some advice? Huh? What? Don't be so desperate to feel things for him. You might still be confused, but I'm sure you two could make a cute couple. The simple fact that Kazue mentions that Luigi and I would make a cute couple makes my level of nervousness skyrocket. But I don't know if he feels the same way that I do. Well, I guess you have to find out for yourself. I know it's hard, but I think if you care about Luigi enough, it's totally worth trying something with him. Don't be afraid of failure. Be afraid of not having. Be afraid of not trying yet. That phrase has more meaning than it seems to be. It's something my dad used to tell me when I wasn't feeling confident about my grades. Besides, Kazue is right. It's better to take the risk than to just let it pass and then regret it. Yeah, I guess you're right, Kazue. I guess you're right. Kazue stretches her hand in front of me. Friends? I'm a little surprised by the sudden action, but I end up accepting. I stretch my hand too and shake Kazue's. Yeah, friends. We both smile at each other. I'm aware that I just revealed to Kazue that I'm starting to have feelings for Luigi. And honestly, I feel like I lifted a weight off my shoulders by telling someone else. I trust Kazue won't say anything. So, I could be at ease. For now. While we're smiling, seems like Kazue's phone starts ringing. Oh, haha. Sorry. One moment, okay? Oh, sure. No problem. Kazue takes the phone and answers the call. Yes? Speak? Kazue seems a bit surprised. Who is she talking to and what could it be about? Monica? Come closer. You have to listen. Feeling a bit puzzled, I walk over to Kazue and she puts the call on speaker. Okay, Hashin, you're on speaker now. Okay. Listen carefully, both of you. It's very urgent and it's about Luigi. Huh? About Luigi? Yes! Hashin, what happened to him? Yeah, what happened to him? I'm getting worried. The thing is, Hashin seems to take his time in revealing what's going on. That makes me even more nervous. For fuck's sakes, Hashin! I'm gonna bap him. I'm gonna bap him in the goddamn head. I'll kill him. Did Luigi have vertigo? I don't remember. I already told you. I can hear Luigi holding back the urge to vomit. Yes! Phew. I thought something really bad happened. I was actually scared. Hey, Luigi, why didn't you tell us? That's what I tried to do. I didn't know Luigi had vertigo. I didn't remember either. Ugh, not feeling good. I think it's better we leave before anything bad happens here. Yeah. Yes, that's probably the best. Anyway, see you guys. Hashing ends the call. Well, now you know something. Never take Blue G to any high places. Noted. Anyway, we should start heading down. Sure, I'll follow. We notice the ferry is about to reach the lower level, so Causeway and I get ready to step down. Blue G's perspective. I've been off that ferry for a while, but the nausea hasn't completely faded. Right now I'm sitting next to Hyshin on the bench. Meanwhile, Monica and Causeway still seem to be coming back together from the Ferris wheel. How do you feel, Blue G? I've been better. I rubbed the bridge of my nose a bit, trying to ease the nausea somehow. You know what would make you feel better? Something fried and crispy like fried chicken. You're not helping, Hyshin! Don't say stuff like that. I hold my abdomen and place my hand over my mouth to resist the overwhelming urge to throw up. Since when does mentioning food help someone with nausea? Oh, I don't know. Thought maybe eating something like you... Oh, I don't know. Thought maybe eating something you like would help. Hyshin rubs my back. Finally, he's doing something that makes sense. Causeway and Monica make their appearance, with clear concern on their faces. How are you feeling, Blanche? Did the nausea go away? Here it goes. Not completely yet. Sorry if you felt pressured to get on that ride. I didn't know you had vertigo. And I didn't remember. Sorry. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'll be fine, hopefully. Monica extends her arm and hands me a bottle of water. Give me a moment. I'm being messaged on Discord. Man, I'm trying to stream. Why can't you fucking leave me alone? Give me a moment. Alright, now we're back. Oh god. My stomach. This will help you, Blanche. Thanks, Monica. Causeway brings over a small bottle of pure alcohol. Here, this will help too. I took the bottle of alcohol. Thanks, Causeway. I got the bottle and drank some water. Then I opened the bottle of alcohol and started inhaling its aroma. I feel the nausea slowly dissipating. I let out a small sigh. Much better. Ah, damn it! Sorry. I'm just watching Dorkly Classics. Much better. We're glad you're feeling We're glad you're feeling better, Bluegee. Do you need anything else? No, I'm good now. Really. Well, now that Bluegee is better, what should we do now? Well, the sun's almost setting. Right, I hadn't noticed until now. I think it would be better to head back to our homes. Well then, how about we get moving? Sure, let's go. I stand up and start walking with the group. A few minutes later. A few minutes later. We're reaching an intersection where Kazuya and Haishin are planning to split off to their respective homes. This has been such a long day. Even though I got distracted having fun with my friends, I still have a lot on my mind. It only adds to my stress. What a fun day! No doubt it was really fun spending time together as a group. In the end, it wasn't a bad choice to join you guys, I must say. We're just something else when it comes to fun. No doubt. I can't help but watch as Monica talks with Kazuya and Haishin. It makes me happy to see them getting along. Who would have thought? Me helping people meet and become friends. Not in a million years would I have thought I'd end up doing something like that indirectly. But anyway. Well, this is where I head home. We should hang out again sometime. Sure, why not? I can't promise anything, but I'd love to as well. Alright, see you at the school. Goodbye! And with that, Haishin heads back in the direction of his house. I'm left alone with Kazuya and Monica. Well, I better get going too. Take care, Monica and Bluegee. You too, Kazuya. Same to you. And I was, oh my god! I noticed Kazuya coming closer and taking my hand in hers. What? Bluegee. Kazuya seems a bit troubled, especially hesitant to speak. I just stay silent and wait for her to talk. I care about you a lot. Before I could react, Kazuya gives me a kiss on the cheek. Kazuya steps back, giving me a huge smile, and runs off. Monica and I are both a bit surprised. What was that? Who knows? I shake my head. Anyway, I suppose you have to head home as well. Yeah. I had a lot of fun today, Bluegee. Thank you so much. You don't have to thank me. I'd do anything for you. Monica noticeably blushes from my comment. I can't help but blush myself, intertwining my fingers to try and calm my nerves. It seems Monica finally composes herself. I care about you a lot too, Bluegee. Monica almost jumps and hugs me. I return her hug. As if it were the last time I feel her this close to me. We immediately separate. See you, Bluegee. Monica stops walking in another direction. I just look in that direction with a wide smile on my face. That girl. I have said it countless times and I will say it again. I want to protect that smile of yours, even if it's the last thing I do. I breathe softly. Okay, time to go home. 7:30 p.m. Once I got home, I threw myself on my bed to sleep for a few hours. Even though I had fun, my body just couldn't take it anymore and gave in as soon as I saw my bed. I just got up to have dinner. So, I'm still feeling a bit drowsy. But anyway. So tell me, Bluegee, how was your outing with your friends? It was pretty good, Mom. Better than I would have imagined. I'm I'm so happy for you. I'm so glad that you finally reconnected with Causeway. Unless you're with Haitian. You're still upset with him, right? I must admit, he still doesn't fully earn my trust, but if you feel comfortable with him, I can't just say no when you want to spend time with him. Thanks for being so understanding, Mom. Sometimes something I got from your grandma, honey. It shows. Mom continues enjoying dinner while just playing around with mine. It's really hard to do something as simple as eating when you're thinking about someone. Who am I kidding? Monica just won't leave my head. No matter how much I try to distract myself by doing other things. She's always there. Not that it's a bad thing, of course, but it gets a bit overwhelming sometimes. Is something wrong, honey? You seem deep in thought. Oh! No, it's not. It's nothing, Mom. I just have a few things on my mind, that's all. Is it something bad? Quite the opposite. I let out a sigh. It's just... well... Mom seems to get even more curious. What's it about, honey? Alright, I'll tell you. Mom just smiles as she listens attentively. It's... a girl. Mom gets startled hearing these words. I've been thinking about her for a while now. It's hard to hold back these feelings. But it seems she has completely captured my attention. I always want to know how she's doing, what she's up to, and other things. If I know I told you that after what happened with Causeway, I'd never fall in love again. And surprise, she managed to make me feel those things again. I say all this with a smile that doesn't leave my face for a second. To cut to the chase. I'm in love, Mom. I can't keep hiding it. I can't help my face turning red as I confess my feelings to Mom. I lower my head in embarrassment. I know it's ridiculous for me to fall in love with someone, especially given who I am, but that's how I feel. Confessing this to Mom is quite sensitive for me, but still, I wouldn't be surprised if she made one of her usual jokes, at least to lighten the mood. I just hear her get up to sit next to me. I lift my head and see her just smiling at me. Luigi, it's not ridiculous at all for you to fall in love. After all, you were with Causeway, weren't you? Yeah, but this is different. I know. And that's exactly what makes it so special. You have no idea how happy it makes me to know you're feeling love again towards someone else. Mom's words feel very sincere. She places her hand on my shoulder. It's Monica, isn't it? How did you know? Mother's instinct. And also because it was kind of obvious. Was it really that obvious? Oh, hey! My HelloFresh has been updated. Yay! Was it really that obvious? Hey, Nacho! Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Anyway, was it really that obvious? Well, yeah, it's her. I'm not surprised, after all. It's clear you're quite a match. You think so? Mom, she's a pretty refined girl and superior to me in every way. Even if I had the chance to confess how I feel. She already said she only sees me as a younger brother, after all. Mom seems unsure of what to say right now, but finally she smiles at me. It's normal to feel insecure about wanting to confess, sweetheart. Believe me, your father was the same when Okay, now my microphone is working. Okay, let's see. Hey, Nasher. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Okay, if you're reading this, I'm making something very special this April that this will blow up. Oh! I like that. That'll be nice. I wish you luck on that. You're gonna need it. But, does this special involve me in doing some voice acting for you, or what? Alright, let's get back to it. It's the first time in a long while that Mom mentions Dad. Really? Yep. At first he was pretty reserved and seemed always on edge. But once I approached him, things changed entirely for him. I won't deny that at first it was a bit complicated dealing with him, but believe me, if you love someone enough, you're capable of anything to make them happy. And trust me, just talking to him was the best decision I made in my life. Because thanks to that simple action, not only did I live several happy years by his side, but I also got to have you, my son. Mom. Mom's face seems to fall slightly. It's obvious that talking about Dad affects her, but she doesn't let it bring her down completely. Mom seems to pull herself together almost immediately. I'm sure Monica would be so happy to have you by her side, Luigi. It'd be disheartening if you didn't take the risk just out of fear. And missed an amazing opportunity with Monica. As I said, sweetheart, no risks, no reward. Don't tell anyone because I'm making my own greatest crossover meme. Oh, okay. The greatest crossover that the world has ever seen. I won't tell a soul. Not a soul. Anyway, as I said, sweetheart, no risks, no reward. So don't be afraid to tell her how you feel, Bluegee. You know you have my support no matter what happens. Thank you, Mom. Anything for you, sweetheart. Mom gives me a big warm hug. I just return her hug. My little one's becoming and grown up, huh? It's not that big of a deal, Mom. Mom gently strokes my hair. She seems to be holding back tears, and I can't help but feel worried. What's wrong, Mom? Mom shakes her head. Nothing, honey. It's just seeing how fast you're growing makes me feel a little sentimental. It's hard not to see you remember all those times I used to carry you in my arms. Mom caresses my cheek. Remember, I'll always be proud of you, son. I love you. Mom just smiles, trying hard not to let any tears fall. I love you too, Mom. Mom hugs me again, stroking my hair. How did we go from talking about my crush to this? I have no idea. But the only thing I know is, I love my mother. Sort of messaged me. I am trying to... Okay, I'm going to stream this game for a little bit, and then I'll probably show my progress of my mods so far. Alright, there we go. Let's keep playing. But the only thing I know is I love my mother, and I'll never leave her. Never. Okay. I think that should do it. Yeah, I'll come back soon. Just shut up. Okay, let's give me a moment. Let's show my progress. You know the premonitions mod? Yeah, that one? I gave that sucker a rewrite. Alright, let's just restart the thing. So, I gave it a rewrite. I also gave a new sprite to Mikaratsu. So, this is what the rewrite would look like. Obviously, I got rid of the moniker introduction thing because I don't think it works anymore in my favor, so I got rid of it. Crap, I broke it. Wait, hold on. I'll just read this. What? I started to hear what sounded like my alarm clock blasting my poor eardrums during my sleep. I groggily turned my head, glaring at it. Will you shut up? Crap. I broke it. I let out a tired groan, rubbing my eyes before slowly sitting up and checking the time on my phone. It was 7:30 a.m., far earlier than I had ever woken up before. Hey, the name's MC. Today, as always, is another ordinary school day. And since I'm up, it's time for me to take a nice warm bath to start the day. And yes, he's wearing pajamas. Very nice, right? Credits to LeCraft for making this edit. It's very nice. Sometime later. Nothing like a good warm bath to keep me awake throughout the day, even if classes are boring. I check into my closet and take out my uniform. Ugh, I have to wear this thing all day. I take a moment to properly brush my somewhat messy brown hair before finally donning the plain white button-up shirt and red tie of my uniform. I also put on the brown blazer, orange vest, and blue pants before checking in the mirror to make sure I look presentable. Looking good there, MC, I say to myself as I hear my mother downstairs calling out my name. MC, honey, breakfast is ready. Coming, Mom. I make my way downstairs, my footsteps thudding against the floorboards. The smell of pancakes and eggs is already in the air, making my stomach rumble with hunger. There's my baby boy. Wait, Mom, don't! I see my mother giving me smooches as she gives me the biggest hug. So much love and affection. Mom, I'm not a kid anymore. Oh, you'll always be my baby boy, no matter how old you get. Mom, stop it! The lines became futile. She continues to cling and smother me until my stomach growled, making my mother stop in her tracks. Can I eat my breakfast now? Yes, darling. Yes, darling. Go and sit down. She finally stops clinging to me, letting me sit at the table. There's a delicious plate of pancakes and scrambled eggs already on the table waiting for me to consume them. So yes, chat. I made the mother sprite. I made MC's mother. Looks kind of good, right? Still can't draw hands for crap. I mean, look at that. I tried to make it look good with the hands, but I tried, you know. The rest of the shading is pretty nice. I guess I might have overexerted myself to make it look almost official. Unless you saw this in DDLC mods, then yeah, you already know what I'm talking about. Anyway. As I started to eat, I noticed my father's not around. Where's Dad? Did you leave early this morning? Yes, dear. Your father wanted to get a head start at his office today. He's quite the busy man, you know. I took another bite out of the delicious pancake. It had a sweet, fluffy texture with a dash of maple syrup drizzled on it. So, the guy's still going to be a workaholic, huh? I say this in a joking manner, not meaning any offense to my father. He was a good father, but he often left me alone from how much he had to work. Workaholic, sure. You know how hard he works to make sure we have enough money. Maybe if you followed his example, your grades would improve. I roll my eyes at that comment. She always has to bring my grades into the discussion. I'm trying to improve them, okay? It's just some classes are so damn boring. I have heard that exact excuse many times already. And what I'll say to that is this. You're smart, sweetie. You can do better if you truly put your mind to it. She reaches across the table and grabs my hand, giving it a soft squeeze. Despite always bugging me about my grades, she still loves me in her own way. I know it can be tough and it's easy to get lazy sometimes, but you can do it if you try. I know you can. Alright. I'll promise I'll try to turn up the effort. She lets go of my hand as she clears her throat. So, how's the literature club treating you? I almost shook on my eggs when she mentions that particular club. I slammed my chest twice, swallowing the food that was stuck in my throat. Oh, the club? It's going well. It's, lots of sitting around and reading stuff. Still haven't given a new member yet after the festival, which is a shame too. Well, at least you have your friends. Sayori, right? And I think her name was Yuri. Then there's Natsuki, and there's also the club president. Monica, was it? Yeah, that's them. They're all nice people. I like hanging out with them, especially Sayori. Sayori's been your best friend since childhood. I'm sure she's waiting outside for you, so you better eat up. Damn it, I guess she's right. Yeah, I better be off. Knowing Sayori, she probably skipped breakfast. As I quickly gulp down the rest of my breakfast, I hear a familiar voice outside the front door. Miss Kitamura, where's my best friend? Alright. He's eating his breakfast, dear. He'll be with you in a moment. Okay! I hear Sayori's energetic voice gets quieter as she seemingly just plops herself down on the doorstep. My mother starts to laugh. What an energetic little thing. Yeah, she's never lacking in energy, that's for sure. I quickly finish my last few bites of pancakes and eggs, grabbing a to-go container for my last pancake before standing up and gathering my stuff. Good boy. You remember to have fun in class, alright? She stands up and ruffles my hair as I pick up my school bag. I'll be fine, Mom. You don't have to worry about me. Nacho, what's with that face? What are you planning, Nacho? Anyway. Oh, honey, a mother can never stop worrying about her baby boy. Go on, Sayori's waiting outside for you. She plants a kiss on my cheek. Love you, darling. I love you too, Mom. Spoiler? Okay, fair enough. I let out a tired sigh, but despite her smothering tendencies, she's still the best. With that, I leave the house after putting on my shoes and see Sayori, as energetic and cheerful as ever. She's sitting on the step like a little puppy, looking at me with a beaming smile as she jumps to her feet. There you are, sleepyhead! Well, that's a lot coming from you. What? Hey! She starts to pout at me, as if she's offended. I'll have you know that I got up earlier than you, which is a miracle in and of itself. Oh yeah? When did you get up? Like 10 minutes ago. I let out a small snort at her response. Wow, look at this early riser over here. I got up earlier than you did. Oh, stop being a meanie, MZ! Me? A meanie? Never. I say sarcastically, before ruffling her short coral pink hair playfully. Hey! Hey! What's the hair? She swats my hand away, trying to get her hair back in order. Despite this, she's still smiling brightly. She has a pretty contagious positivity. So, are you ready to go? Yeah, I'm ready. I was just figuring out about how you're probably hungry, so I brought something for you. I take up the go-to container with the rest of my breakfast, showcasing Sayori my last pancake. Aw, you brought me a pancake? Her eyes light up as she sees the treat. That's so sweet of you, MC. I can't have you starving until lunchtime now, can I? I hand her the pancake and she immediately starts chowing down on it while we make our way to school. You have to share my greatest crossover video to get more views attention because I worked so hard on this. Don't worry, I'll share it in the community tab. Because your stuff is great. Love your videos, man. So good! You're a lifesaver for this! She swallows the pancake fast, like a little checkmate. And to think, you almost ate that all by yourself. What can I say? One pancake is just the right amount of food for me. How she has a diet of choking on her food is nothing short of a miracle. Not that I'm complaining or anything. We eventually arrive at the school gate, noticing more students walking by. Most of them were rushing to school, which I guess they lived far away, thinking they were late. I see a girl with black hair and green eyes rushing towards us, heavily painting. Both of us recognizing who she is. Great. I hope I'm not late, am I? Whoa, slow down there! You're only 10 minutes early, Nasia. Yeah, sorry. Had to run a bit to catch up. I suppose you live far away from here, huh? Yeah, a little bit. She was gasping so hard that she was having trouble even talking. She was bent over at the waist, her hands resting on her knees as she tried to catch her breath. Maybe you should take it easy. You look like you're about to collapse. No, it's okay. I'll be fine. Phew. So, are you ready for another ordinary school day as always? No, not really. Oh, come on, MC. You're always dozing off during classes. You only moved in just last week. Why do you have to lecture me like this? I mean, somebody has to. Besides, it's my job as your friend and classmate to make sure you have good study habits. You don't want to become a NEET now, do you? Oh yeah, I would have failed every class without you around. And this is why she always lets me keep you in check. Yep, someone has to keep him on his toes, or else he'll laze off all day. Hey! Both girls start giggling, with my face turning red from embarrassment. Oh, very funny, you two. Not to worry, Sayori. I'll take care of him during classes. Thanks, Natia. I'll see you after the club, MC. And that's what we got so far. So yeah. That's the progress, and that's the rewrite. Truth be told, I like this rewrite. It basically just flows better than the original did from the other previous streams. And I think I'm gonna conclude it here now. So, thank you all for coming. I guess I'll stream on a Thursday, hopefully. It depends on my schedule or not. But thank you all for coming, and I'll see you guys next time. See you, ciao. Now go do your fucking homework.